Hello Vipassana yogis. This is part 2 of the new 10-day beginner series. So having come out of your 10-day course, you might start to question your relationship to things. Maybe you have some addiction and your relationship to it changes. Maybe it's your work. You'll have this existential-ish kind of experience. And the important thing is to realize that that is completely okay. Right? That is normal. It is normal to come out of a 10-day course and have a new perspective on your experience in the day-to-day world. First thing I noticed when I came out of my 10-day course was just how loud and aggressive everything was. And not necessarily because this is just how things are, but because of quietness and the depth of mind reached on a 10-day course. I just became sensitive to things that I do and their influence on my mind and my mental state. And this overall is a good thing, right? It's a good thing. It's making you more sensitive, more aware. Now, I will say this does fade, right? Immediately after leaving the course that Sunday, you're going to be so sensitive to everything. Monday, Tuesday, the same, but then it just starts to fade and then you just default back to how your mind is. And so if you just literally left a course a couple days ago, don't worry, the intensity of what you're feeling is going to decrease, right? Don't worry about it. Now, all that we can do is literally just observe the sensations. If you find yourself overwhelmed, you're at work and you're having like existential crisis of what am I doing with my job, go back to your breath. As you're having this crisis, be aware of breath at the same time or be aware of sensations at the same time anywhere, right? Just pick a few inch spot and be aware of sensations there. And I find that helps to cultivate a little more peace and it slows down any harsh reactions that you might have in this state. So it's just like keeping yourself from getting overwhelmed with any ideas that you might have in the first week or so and just really getting back into the flow of things. The 10-day course is so secluded and such a special environment that the world outside isn't the same. And so just allow yourself to fully transition. Maintain your daily practice for sure so that you do have a stronger mind to be able to deal with these things. But then also find that harmony within. I take it that you're still going to live in society. You're going to still go to work. You're still going to do this. Now, does this mean don't change your jobs? If you actually feel that that is what you need to do and you had this realization of a 10-day course, take your time with it. Secure a job first, right? It's going to be a few months process. Just don't make any rash decisions. But if you really do want to leave the job or leave the relationship and realize it's not really serving you, just do it thoughtfully and mindfully and know that what you feel is going to change. So remain equanimous with what you're feeling and try to find that harmony, right? You learned a lot of mental skills, a lot of qualities of mind during the 10-day course, right? Being patient, being persistent, not being overwhelmed with your emotions. And that is through maintaining equanimity with whatever arises. So use all those skills that you learned to deal with these new realizations or these new crises that you're having about the world, right? And just understand whatever you think you might know in that moment, even let that go. If you're like, I know I need to switch jobs right now, I can't see myself here, just like be with it, be equanimous with it, stay with it, see how long it lasts. And if in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month later, you still absolutely feel the same way, 100% go with it. So just be a little patient, understand what's going on, and embrace everything that comes with equanimity, all the thoughts, all the emotions, all the changes, and continue to stay dedicated to your practice because that is really important to maintain these qualities of mind that you have built. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.